You're confident you understand people. You read their tone, their words, their patterns. You think you know yourself too, your motives, your limits, your pain. And the world? You think you've got that figured out. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of what you think you know is illusion. Let me explain why. You move through life reacting to people, judging them, trusting them, avoiding them. You build stories in your head about who they are. You do the same thing with yourself. You tell yourself why you are the way you are, why you react the way you do, why life feels unfair or heavy or stuck. And then there's the world, politics, society, success, failure. You think you understand how it works. But what if I told you you're wrong about all three? Not because you're stupid, not because you're blind, but because your mind was never built to see reality clearly. This isn't random, it's psychology. There are three major illusions running your life. First, you think you know other people. You don't. You only know what they show you, what they decide to say, what they're comfortable revealing. Even therapists, psychologists, doctors, people who spend months with someone barely scratch the surface. Because people edit themselves, they perform, they protect their image. You're not seeing them, you're seeing a version. And then your brain does something dangerous. It fills in the blanks. You idealize or you villainize. You don't see who they are, you see who you need them to be. That's not insight, that's projection. Second illusion, you think you know yourself. Here's the truth. You don't remember how you were programmed. Your core beliefs were installed before you could question them. During your imprint period, you absorbed ideas about who you are, what you're worth, what love means, what danger feels like. You didn't choose those beliefs, you inherited them. And now you defend them as if they're facts. You think you're self-aware, but you can't even see your own face without a mirror. You don't hear your own voice the way others hear it. You don't feel your body the way others see it respond. That's not a flaw, that's human limitation. And your brain hides pain from you, edits memories, softens trauma, distorts reality. Not to help you grow, but to help you survive. That's not clarity. That's protection. Third illusion, you think you understand the world. You don't. You get your understanding from two places, other people and your own experience. Both are unreliable. Other people have agendas, biases, blind spots. They don't understand reality either. They're just repeating a story. And your own experience? You're a sample of one life, one perspective, one nervous system. You think because something happened to you, it must be true about the world. That's not logic, that's assumption. And assumption creates certainty. Certainty creates blindness. Let me show you how deep this goes. Imagine I say one sentence. I have a dog. You think you understand. But what color is it? Is it alive? Big or small, friendly or dangerous? You don't know anything. Your brain filled in the gaps with your version of a dog. That's how communication works. That's why couples who've been together for decades still misunderstand each other. You're not hearing them, you're hearing yourself through their words. That's not connection, that's translation error. Here's the truth most people never face. Reality is filtered. Everything passes through bias, history, emotion, self-esteem. Your brain is not a truth machine, it's a comfort machine. It moves towards pleasure, away from pain. So it lies, softly, convincingly, constantly. Not to hurt you, but to keep you stable. and stability is the enemy of clarity. Because clarity requires discomfort, disillusionment. And disillusionment isn't loss, it's freedom, the removal of illusion. So let me leave you with this. If you think you fully understand people, you're wrong. If you think you truly know yourself, you're mistaken. If you think you've figured out the world, you're dreaming. That's not an insult. That's the beginning of intelligence. The moment you admit, I don't know what I don't know, you step out of illusion, not into chaos, into clarity. And clarity is freedom.